skip this one. I don't like it.
I tell you, this is like advice for training a dog. Okay.
Hi, I'm Frank.
I'm Alyssa.
Hi, I'm Cheryl.
And I'm Jesus.
Today, we're talking about parenting advice from the 1930s.
I mean, I think parenting back then, I think they locked their kids in the basement probably. If Johnny spilled cereal on the floor, maybe.
If they had cereal.
If they had cereal.
Great Depression.
Yeah.
Oh my God,
Right.
Great Depression.
Listening to fireside chats or like the radio box.
1930s, stay-at-home wife cooking in the kitchen. I think of a man with like an army hat on. Milkman.
I think of a ruler stick.
They got rid of prohibition in the 1930s. So parenting must have been really hard without liquor for a while. Like, I mean, I don't know if I could have survived in the 1930s. I don't know.
All right, so let's get started.
I don't know if I'm ready.
When a baby is 2 weeks old, put him out of doors for a short time. Half hour to an hour every day that the weather is pleasant. Increasing the time gradually until he is staying out most of the day.
Oh my God.
Wait, this is 2 weeks old.
Sunlight is necessary for the proper growth of a baby. If the baby does not get enough direct sunlight and cod liver
What is he, a
oil-
plant?
If he does not get enough direct sunlight, the cod liver oil, his bones will not develop normally, and his muscles will be flabby.
Clothing in ordinary window glass keeps out the ultraviolet rays. Doubt that. The rays that prevent and cure rickets.
Rickets?
Rickets. I don't even
even
know what rickets are.
is.
Tanning shows that the sun's rays are reaching the skin directly, but not all babies tan, even though exposed to the skin.
Okay, so we're resorting to tanning your baby. Okay, this is an open invitation for skin cancer right here. This is crazy. This is the 1932 edition of Infant Care suggested beginning a baby on toilet training as a newborn and completing training by the time the baby is 6 to 8 months old.
They
Can't even sit up.
miserably.
They can't even sit up.
To help achieve this, the Federal Children's Bureau suggested coercive bowel training, which involves stimulating the rectum with a
Stimulating the rectum with a small piece of soap in order, this is, I'm just imagining it. Sorry, I'm imagining this, is so hard. If you attempted to potty train your child at, they said 6 to 8 months, they should be fully completed. So at newborn, I'm pretty sure that'd be considered child like endangerment or something.
Yeah.
It has to be.
You're going to jail.
This is, yeah.
For an automobile trip, a small hammock should be used. Various types of these hammocks for this purpose are on the market. Okay, so we're pre-car seat,
Oh,
and you just get to chill in a hammock. I mean, on a long road trip, that sounds comfy.
But that's not safe.
But they travel like 30 miles an
How
hour
old do they have
tops.
to be in the hammock? Like, are you
No
gonna
guidance.
I would have loved to be in a little hammock in the back of my mom's station wagon.
Is this for
driving to
in
the
the car?
Carolinas?
In the car? A hammock? In the 1930s, the cars were just straight and metal. There was no airbags. There was none of that then.
So, when your child handles his or her sex organs, if a boy is placed on his right side when he is put into bed, he is less likely to practice this habit.
To practice this. Wait. wait. They're talking about masturbation.
But don't they just roll over?
I think they're implying that everybody's a righty.
Or he'll learn how to use his left hand.
Become ambidextrous. That would work for baseball. That'd be a great handling his
Great handler.
bat.
This is very lengthy. On out-of-door play. For children under 6, there's probably no other one thing that gives more pleasure than a sandbox. That is not true. This requires only a load of clean, sharp sand, such as builders use in making mortar.
Walled in with clean boards to save it from being washed away by the rain.
Ooh, that was very tiring to read. I'm tired for the kids.
No one should lean or talk over a baby or breathe in his face, since breath carries a fine spray which may be loaded with germs. I kind of agree with
I like that.
That's
A little too close talking might be bad for everyone, any age.
You can use that for adults too. That's advice. If you're watching this and you know me, back up. I don't need your, what did they call it? Fine spray. I don't need your fine spray.
on good food habits. Do you give your child food that is not good for children? You have made him sick. A sick child will not eat. A sick child is cross. Do you give your child too much food at one time? Stomachs must not work too hard. Do you try to make him eat when he is too tired or angry to be hungry? Food will not digest then. Remember that people digest food well when they are happy and quiet. Try to make every meal a happy, quiet time.
Try to make every meal a happy, quiet time.
Oh, wouldn't that be lovely?
So no talking at the dinner table. There's none of that. We ain't doing that.
I try and make every meal a quiet and happy time, but it doesn't happen ever.
I'm not opposed to this.
I'm not. My son's a very picky eater. Maybe I need
Mine
to try
too.
that.
He's starting to refuse things.
I think this is,
Crazy.
I don't think it's advice. I think it's shaming. That's all it is. It's just making you feel like a bad parent. So now I kind of feel like I have to. And play like classical music or something so that they feel nice and relaxed so their food could digest better.
Yeah.
That's parenting from the 1930s.
It was much simpler times, and they just had to figure out things for themselves. I mean, parents gave birth and brought up the children with what they had.
Coming out of this, I think that I look at the 30s and realize they're just like us. They were trying to figure it out as we go.
But I don't know if their logic was really sound. Not everything works for every kid, and not everything works for every decade either. So
Yes,
yeah.
that's for sure.